It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show indeed. Welcome back, and you're just in time because we're about to chat to one of my favorites. She is known for her role as Aggie on Laan, but actress and model Nobuhle Mimi. She's joining us this morning ahead of her episode with the Insider essay. Now, born in Soweto, she grew up enjoying speech and drama at school and remembers her first paid acting job as a TV advert for a bank. Now she's proud and confident, and we love her so much, and we love that she's here able to talk to us about her time on the beloved soapy. Mimi, it's so great to be able to chat to you again, and I'm gonna try my hardest not to refer to you as Aggie like I think a lot of people tend to do. So, Mimi,
good morning.
Good morning. I think, you know, when it comes to times like this, it's such a beautiful time to reflect. Let's go back to when you auditioned for Laan. You were still studying drama when you went and auditioned. What was that process like? And did you ever think you would be, you know, going to that audition, that you would still be portraying that incredible character that you did?
Wow, an interesting story. I was still studying, so I didn't audition for Laan. They came and found me at school.
Oh, wow.
So, I was fortunate enough in my third year to portray a few of my monologues that I had prepared for industry casting directors. And one of the directors of Laan was there, and they're like, yes, we like you, and there's a role. It was meant to be literally a cameo role of Aggie, and then 18 years later, here I am. I didn't think it would last this long, but I'm grateful that it did. I am thankful as well to the producers of the show for giving me the platform and the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, I know when Laan started, they didn't have the subtitles at the bottom. So would you say you are fluently Afrikaans, or is it something you've had to learn and you know, just adapt to the language that, you know, might not be your first language?
Also, I think it's, after 18 years of working with the language, I think it is one of the most easiest languages to work with. It is very expressive. You will adapt eventually. I did, and I think now I'm a fluent Afrikaans speaker.
I love that. Absolutely love that. Now, in recent years, you've also opened up about your own mental health and your own journey. And today we are talking about, you know, seeing those goals through that you've set out for yourself. So perhaps, Mimi, do you have any advice for any of our viewers that perhaps is watching now and they feel like, you know what, they're a bit overwhelmed with life right now, or they're a bit uncertain of what the future might hold? Is there any words of encouragement you would like to share with them?
Yes, definitely. As we all know, mental health is a real thing. It is serious. There are many people that live with it. My encouragement or advice that I would give to somebody that feels a bit overwhelmed with life at the moment is to seek help in terms, which is what I did, is to seek help in terms of therapy. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. They think, oh my goodness, if I go to therapy, I'm weak. I don't want a stranger to hear my problems. But it helps to offload and just talk to somebody about what you are going through, so they give you a different perspective of how to look at life. So I would definitely encourage people to go for therapy. And if you can't afford it, because it's also a financial situation, you can speak to friends. I encourage people to speak to friends all the time. It took me long to speak to my friends and my family, right? But eventually when I did, it helped, and it also helped them to understand what kind of a person I am.
Definitely. Well, listen, I love that you got to share that with us. And what's quite beautiful is we get to see you on the Insider essay tonight. And like the name says, we get a bit more of an insight to your everyday life, without giving away too much, but also enough to get people to watch tonight. What can we expect from your moment on the Insider essay, Mimi?
You can definitely expect to know Mimi a bit more. You will see a bit of Aggie because I have to speak about her, but you'll definitely see the things that make me tick. I'm just a girl from the township in Alexandra and how I grew up. And yeah, you get to know me and the profession that I do, obviously.
And we are fascinated by it. So I'm so happy you get to give the Insider SA viewers an insight to not only who Mimi is, but also let us see a little little bit about Aggie and the industry that you're in. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
And remember to tune in to the Insider SA this evening to join Mimi for an exclusive peek into her everyday life.